Guys, I fucking love Dr. K, okay? He's helped me a lot through a lot of my depression and shit. Or not depression, but like anxiety and helped me like kind of be more spiritual and shit. And apparently Twitter's attacking him. Or Asmongold's fucking clickbait master editors got my ass. Okay? They might have got my ass, bro. But I saw this video I wanted to react with you guys. Dr. K attacked on Twitter. Dr. K, like, yeah. Oh, I'll stay for a Dr. K react? Well, I don't know if it's actually going to be Dr. K. God, I can't with people on the internet anymore. The longer I have to deal with media literacy being dead and people meat writing abusers and discussing people, that's real.
So people are pissed off at Dr. K.
So the number one thing that correlates with male suicide is not depression, and this is super scary.
Uh-oh. Dr. K might be saying some shit that people aren't ready to hear. Probably is exactly what happened.
There's one study I saw recently that suggests that 50% of men who kill themselves have no history or evidence of mental illness. Oh. And this, I believe the statistic in my clinical practice.
Oh, dude, I so got clickbaited, bro. I so got clickbaited by Asmongold's editors, bro. God fucking damn it. If you guys want to know where I scheme my fucking clips, or my fucking content and my titles and my thumbnails, literally Asmongold's channel. Asmongold's editors, oh my god, underrated, bro. They're so good at getting people. This is definitely just gonna be Asmongold reacting to like brain dead takes from like 2% of people that watch this on Twitter.
Just because
any primes?
I know what depression looks like. I know what bipolar disorder looks like, and half the men that I've worked with, at least,
dude, I gotta fix that command, by the way,
are not actually mentally ill. See, mental illness means a pathology of the mind, which means that the mind is malfunctioning. Most of the suicidal men that I work with, their mind isn't malfunctioning. They genuinely have a life that is no longer worth living. They're looking at things and objectively realizing that there's no way out of this situation. So they turn to suicide. Yep. So I know it's kind of like a
tragic. Yeah, it is.
Guys, I would love to stay longer, but even though it's late, I need to finish some work. I started a course that lasts 2 weeks and has consumed a lot of my time, as I have to take the early hours of the morning to do work, sleep well when you go to sleep. Good live, guys, and bye-bye. Yo, Rayla, thank you so much for hanging. Have an amazing rest of your night. Good luck with your work, and have an amazing day tomorrow. Appreciate you a ton. Okay, let me rewind a little bit. Sorry, I got distracted by chat doing vag size, dick size, and hose. My ADHD. Okay, so where the part where he says something wrong? He doesn't. I got fucking clickbaited by Asmongold, bro. I'm interested to see these idiot fucking takes. I was looking at Twitter before bed, but check the DM I just sent you real quick. Okay, bet. Is it important? Hold on, is it important to what we just reacted to? Let me look at this. Did you send it to the TG92 account? Was it not popping up? What the fuck? Oh, did you send it to me on Discord? Okay, I'll check it in for you.
Have a life that is no longer worth living. They're looking at things and objectively realizing that there's no way out of this situation. So they turn to suicide. Yep. So I know it's kind of like a very controversial statement, but I think that's what my clinical practice has shown, and there's some research to even back that up. So the number one thing...
So people are mad about this. People are pissed off. And it's like...
They're mad? What? I don't think a lot of men get their mental illness documented because of the whole men can't have emotions take on life, which is so terrible. Please go get help if y'all need help. On God. On God. Amara. Enjoy, homie. Love and appreciate you, gangsta. So people are mad. It's about Tommy clowning on Jack for his statement on the whole accusation situation. Oh, shit. Lexi, do you feel like throwing that in Discord for me really quickly? Appreciate you, gangsta.
Obviously, he's not saying that they should kill themselves. He's talking about it from their perspective, right? It's like, I haven't seen the content. Dr.
K, most suicidal men that I work with, their mind isn't malfunctioning. They generally have a life that is no longer worth living. Damn, sad face.
But like, tell me, am I wrong? That's clearly why. It's like, from their perspective, they think that their life isn't going to get any better. So like, they logically come to this conclusion rather than come to this conclusion through a manifestation of some sort of actual pathology of the mind, like he says. But people don't understand that, and they're getting pissed off at him. Right?
What?
This is crazy. Why live your life is stupid. Well, why not take a huge risk? What do you have to lose? Well, that's...
What? Yo, this is clearly just people that don't understand Dr. K as a whole. Like, Dr. K is literally one of the most, like, positive, like, yeah, go for it, like, type motherfuckers. What the hell?
That's again, what you have to teach people, right? And that's clearly what the point is. Life's not worth living is bullshit intended to pander to social media audience. No, like, bro, I feel like that sometimes, right? Like, I remember whenever I was younger, like, I thought to myself, I was like, damn, like, whenever I get older, my life is just gonna suck
Austin, have an amazing night, bro. Appreciate you. Yo, thank you, Lexi.
dick more and more every year. Like, why am I alive, right? Because, like, if you are, like, I don't know, like, especially under 21, things are going up, right? But
So they're mad because they're taking what he said out of context? Yes. Yes. They're literally mad because they're taking what he said out of context and they don't know who the fuck Dr. K is. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Wait, hold on. Let me understand what Asmon's saying here. Sorry, I was getting distracted.
younger, like, I thought to myself, I was like, damn, like, whenever I get older, my life is just gonna suck dick more and more every year. Like, why am I alive, right? Because, like, if you are, like, I don't know, like, especially under 21, things are going up, right? But, like, whenever you get to, like, I don't know,
Things are going up? Brother, I feel like my life finally started to go up at 21.
a bit after that, you're gonna feel like, oh, now things are going down. You know, now you're gonna have more health problems. Now you're going
I mean, he's probably going to get to this, but I think it's all the ebbs and flows in life. Sometimes in life, your childhood is going to suck. For some people, sorry, sometimes in life, your childhood is going to suck. Sometimes for some people, their childhood sucks, right? And then it gets better later on. And sometimes you're going to have a few fucking years of shittiness, and then you're going to fucking come back up from that. And it's going to get good.
bald. Your parents are aging.
Yeah, you're gonna get bald. Yeah, parents aging. Yeah, okay, I can relate with this. Fuck.
You have to get a job. Like, when's...
Whoa, calm down. Okay. Okay.
Like, what's the next good thing that's gonna happen to you? And it's like, if you can't find that, you don't know where
Yeah, Twitter never ceases to amaze me.
that is in your life. Of course
That's
you're gonna
stupidity.
fucking think that. Doesn't mean that you're mentally ill. It means that you're not. You can see what's going on in your own fucking life. Doesn't mean you should kill yourself. It's not the solution, but that's the way people feel. You have to understand that, like, if you want a tweet to do really well on Twitter, you have to make the tweet stupid. Because if the tweet tries to communicate an idea, it won't work.
If the tweet is actually probably a good take, it's not going to do as well as if you absolutely ignore what this person is trying to say. A prostitute? What the fuck? Yeah, what's up, Midwest? Listen, life is downhill that goes downhill forever. That's why I'm rolling down in a tire. I'm speed running it. What? My childhood sucks, so I'm hoping to be a badass old woman. Yo, Dio, you got this? Bet Midwest. Sup, losers? I'm now home and not 30K feet in the air. Yo, what's up, Meg? Welcome in. Yeah, man. Never cease to be fucking amazed by stupidity on Twitter.
Because people on Twitter are stupid. The best argument is not an argument. You have to make people think something
Probably Discord, Midwest.
by some form of other emotional persuasion. And I think that, like, really what this shows is, like, in my opinion, like, this is in a way like actual empathy, where you can legitimately see the way another person feels. Like, you actually try to put yourselves in that person's shoes and think about how that person actually feels in the situation, rather than just going and being like, well, this is what I would do, and this is my viewpoint, and so you should do it the way that I think that it should happen. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that's not you, bro. Like, what is this? Yeah, you're so correct here. Yeah, and like, I think that this post here, it goes to show that how little people actually have empathy. They don't really have any empathy. They just want to hear their viewpoint repeated.
Yeah. Zoomers are really mad at Dr. K for actually taking suicidal people seriously and trying to devise a solution to their issues instead of just branding them mentally ill and giving them antidepressants. Peak Zoomer behavior, TBH. Dude, I think I'm so fucking sick and tired of people being like, oh, that's Zoomer behavior. Oh, Zoomer. Like, shitting on Zoomers, bro. I'm sick of it. This might be a fucking some takes that you guys don't fucking like, or like somebody says is like shitty, right? But I think it's so fucking stupid. It sounds the same way that boomers say shit like, oh, it's the fucking millennials' fault, right? It's so fucking stupid. Like, people just being like, oh, you're a zoomer, so I can write you off immediately, right? Like, I guarantee you a bunch of the fucking people shitting on Dr. K here are probably like, probably either completely oblivious zoomers to what the fuck he is, or people that are like very, very right-leaning millennials or Gen X. So I think just trying to minimize it to be being like, oh, peak zoomers. Oh, zoomers that, like, no, it's not. Zoomers is a fucking hole. Like, oh my God, it's not that easy. Stop trying to put everybody in a group and then write them off. You know, stop trying to like minimize and make human beings so simple that you can write off a whole entire group of them. You know what I'm saying?
And they view people that,
And by the way, I can already like, dude, I can predict the future, dude. I can already feel somebody in the comments be like, well, wait, you just read off all far right people. Listen, if a far right motherfucker wants to come and talk to me like a normal human being and give me some points, and I can try and take them in and, you know, conceptualize them and, try and take them into my own thought process, having empathy for other human beings, and they have a good point, then I'll call a spade, bro. I'll say it's a good point, but I'm yet to find one. Especially one that'll talk to me like a normal human fucking being.
Repeat their viewpoint as empathetic and people who don't as not. So much of the like dialogue and so much of the
pulls an up,
like self-help and shit like this on the internet is actually, this is my opinion, is only there to make people feel good about bad decisions that they've already made and justify future bad decisions. It's not actually there to challenge the individual. It's not there to improve their life. It's there to validate their pre-existing notions and make them feel like they're doing the right thing.
I would have to see some examples of what he means, because I think in some way, like, there is, like, I live my life very much in the, like, I can't change my past, but I can learn from it, right? But I'm not going to dwell on something that I did in the past and fucked it up, because there's nothing I can do, and also I was meant to go through that experience. But if I surrounded myself with things that were, like, validating me for being a dumbass, or, like, drinking all weekend and not trying to better myself, or, like, validating me in some way that maybe I'm bad in friendships or in my relationship or whatever, then yeah, I agree with him 100%. I think there's a lot of different resources now, and a lot of different talking heads that honestly are good. There's a lot of like mental health, like spirituality, like shit being shared on the internet, like Dr. K. You know, I think Dr. K is one of the best because he's literally a therapist that graduated from Harvard and then also was a monk, you know? Like, I think that's insane, dude. Yo, Phoenix, what's up, homie? How's it going? Did you catch A-dubs tonight? Not a single person who is right-leaning and or just right in general has ever had a normal conversation with me where they didn't remove empathy from the entire thing and just get defensive and try and say we're dumb or just disgusting people. Yes, dude. Yes, that's been my experience too. Well, there are a couple instances of people that'll actually talk to me. I don't want to like share people's political views. But specifically in the online space, some people that are more right-leaning, that have had like serious conversations with me with some empathy. So I don't want to write everyone off, but like in my own personal like experiencing in real life, I've not had an experience where anyone right-leaning has been able to talk to me like a normal fucking human being with empathy. They remove empathy. They'll either remove empathy or they'll just say, like, I'm a stupid liberal. And it's like, yo, dog, no, dude. I'm a fucking commie. No, I'm not an actual commie, but I'm very, like, not in alignment with the Democratic Party. Like, I'm not a liberal. I'm not pro-liberalism. I'm not pro, like, which is really what a lot of Republicans are, is they're just pro-liberalism. Like, they go, you dumb liberal. It's like, yo, brother, you're literally, like, pro-liberalism. Like, literally everything you love is liberalism. Even my own father can't just straight up have a convo with me where he doesn't get defensive and comes at my entire generation as dumb commies. Yes. Yes, dude. Oh, I relate to that so much, bro. I just played only one round of Fortnite tonight, unfortunately, since my friends really wanted to play Helldivers, but the only match I played, I got to win. Yo, let's go. With 12 kills? Hell yeah. Homie was a monk. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, he was He was either a straight up monk or he was in training to be a monk. I know he was in India for a while and like wanted to like devote himself to being a monk. And the monks were like, brother, you have nothing to give up. You haven't accomplished anything. So go and fucking accomplish some things and then come back here.
And so it shouldn't justify it. Yeah, exactly. And so like, this is why, for example, you have all these people, like whenever I say that, you know, you should stop, spending all your time on the internet.
Oh, he's going to give us, he's going to talk about what the fuck he was referencing. W. Asmongold.
Playing video games all the time. People get mad about this and they say like, oh, well, you know, if your job is bad, you should work towards getting a better job.
I agree with him. I think a lot of people fall into like, video game addiction, right? I think you should play, because there's like a difference between like, video game addiction, playing video games in your free time, and then what I did when I was like 15, 16. I completely alienated myself. I said, you're not accomplishing anything, you're not achieving anything, you're not doing anything with your life playing video games. I was playing 2 fucking hours of video games a night, dude. I could have played my fucking Assassin's Creed for 2 to 3 hours a night and still been just as productive. Still been just as fucking productive as I was at the time. There would have been nothing wrong with that. But there's some people that will literally play video games for 12 to like 14 hours a day. And you can't do that shit if you expect the rest of your life to be successful. Now, I will say I'm with like Gary Vee, and I feel like probably a lot of spirituality or spiritual people that are into like, you know, death of your ego and death of self. If playing video games 14 hours a day works for you and that makes you happy and you can find a way to do that in life, then do it, man. Do it. But if you want to like contribute to society and be successful, quote unquote successful, then you can fucking, or you should not play video games that much. Our dads are so different because mine's an anarchist and showed me V for Vendetta as a kid. Yo, Omen, that's sick. I lean right, but don't believe in a lot of the shit the right believe. But when I talk to people, I keep it neutral because I still believe in feeling for people, unlike some. Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, I think that's exactly it. I mean, and I'm going to be honest with you. I have a couple friends that lean right, but share very similar viewpoints as you. Like those were the people I was talking about that like didn't immediately remove empathy. And that's like what gives me hope that I will be able to like, I don't know, connect with people of different walks and viewpoints. I don't play video games and I'm still not productive. JK, kinda. Yo, Dio, that is fucking fair. I think that's another thing. I was like, oh, I was not being productive, but like I didn't do anything really productive else. Like I wasn't fucking learning anything. Me and addiction to Chris streams is bad. I need to alienate myself from here. Yo, what? What? I had a video game addiction after I left the military. Depression Central. Yeah, well, that's another thing is like, I feel like that's another thing that people are not empathetic about is sometimes you fucking play video games just to escape shit in life. And I think that's valid. You know what I'm saying? I think that's valid. Yeah, sometimes you got to go through those difficult points in life. Why do I have to contribute to society though? Can I just not contribute and disappear? That's real. So was this video clickbait or no, Twitter did get mad at Dr. K. I just thought that Dr. K was going to have some more like crazy take or something. He didn't. He had a very normal take. He was like, yeah, men are depressed. They kill themselves because they can't see their lives getting better. They aren't like actually like, there's no chemical imbalance. They just kill themselves because they're sad about their lives being horrible and shitty. It's like, yeah. Do we not know that this happens? And they also probably can't express their emotions well at all because they've been told they aren't allowed to cry. Like, you know? I used to be a video game addict. I then went cold turkey for about a year or two of not playing a single video game. I hated who I became. I felt so annoyed all the time. I'm sorry, homie. I started playing again months ago. Yeah, I think there's like a certain point and level, and you just gotta fucking find out what's best for you, you know? All right, Chris, I'm gonna go find something else to do to get this shit I sent you off my head. Yo, Midwest, I'm sending you love, bro. I will check your DMs right after stream, okay? Appreciate you. Love you, gangsta. Send you love. If you need anything, hit my line, all right? You graduated in my mind? Oh, yeah, dude. I meet ride Chucky, dude. Well, not fully yet, but I'm finna hit the salute tomorrow at Amish country in a random thrift store and be like, thank you for your service, dude. No, it's all good. I just had to mature, and I was going through stuff at the time, and the way I was coping with it through video games just wasn't healthy. I still use it as an outlet, just more in a healthy way. Yo, W, that's awesome. Proud of you, Phoenix. For real, for real.
People get mad about this.
Okay, let me back up a little bit so we can hear exactly what you're saying.
People, like whenever I say that, you should stop, spending all your time on the internet playing video games all the time, people get mad about this, and they say like, oh, well, if your job is bad, you should work towards getting a better job. People get mad about this. Why do they get mad about this? It's very simple, because people don't want to hear that what they're doing is wrong.
Yeah, if you're an insecure human being, and also I think this goes back to being attached to your ego, which I say ego as like an attachment to yourself, right? If you want to like lose your ego and lose your sense of like anger towards these things and be able to hear clearly, then I feel like you have to be spiritually connected in some ways. This is kind of like what Dr. K talks about with losing ego. You're like sensitive to these things because you're insecure about yourself. So like if you're in a bad job and somebody tells you to work harder to get a better job, maybe you're insecure because you feel like you aren't given that job 100%, or you're insecure because you feel like you aren't good enough for another job, And losing your sense of ego, aka your sense of self, like I need to be this way or I feel this way or like whatever, is a way to get rid of that. But you got to be really tapped in on some spirituality shit. No, my addiction is books. Games are cool too, but I would live in a library if I could. Yo, dude, that's sick. Love the book addiction, the book addict homies. I need to tap in on that shit. Whenever I stop letting my dyslexia bully me and I force myself to read a book that I like. No, because I used to be obsessed with just playing video games because it was the only way to stave off the feeling of depression and suicidal ideation and things. And when it all culminated, to a breaking point, I now can't even touch my computer without getting this feeling of fear. So yeah, PTSD myself out of video game addiction. Oh, I'm sorry, Greenish. I'm sorry. Hopefully at some point, some form of therapy can help you like handle that, and get out of that shit. I don't think I can play Little Tekka because I think he's under UMG. Sorry, Iron King. You don't know how to salute? Yo, I'm getting there. I want my compliment before I leave. Yo, Sorrow. I know I said it about Rayla, but I mean it for both of you. You both are very kind-hearted people. Are very empathetic. I appreciate you a shit ton. I love having you in chat. You always have good points. You're always very kind. And yeah. Yeah, dude, Chuck, you bought me a poetry book, and I'm actually really excited to read it whenever I get some fucking free time. I also have The Ebb and Flow and The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, which I'm also actually excited to read both of those. So yeah. So actually, all three books I'm very excited to read. Anyways, let's continue with what Asmongold's saying.
The type of like self-help that happens on the internet is generally actually toxic, because all it does in the popular stuff is that it just tells people that the bad thing that you're doing is actually okay and it's not your
I don't know if I really agree with this. Again, he said it's just his take, right? I think in some places it is, but the like self-help that I surround myself with, I think it depends on what you surround yourself with, for all. Because like the shit that I hear from like Eben, Britton, Sola Jarrett, Mike, formerly Mike Stud, who has his own podcast, Y&K, and like some of the like stoic / like manifestation shit, or stoic and manifestation shit that I see on TikTok isn't really like being like, yeah, you're fine to keep being the way you are and living the way you are and shit. It's like, yo, like here's how you're gonna improve. Here you're gonna focus on this, and like you're gonna like learn how to like treat your body better and stuff like that, and you're gonna like manifest better things into your life, or like try and work on that. Like it's not very much like, yeah, you're fine, like keep doing what you're doing, you're perfect exactly where you are, it's like, I don't know, actually like telling you to improve yourself. Oh, hydrate. I gotta hydrate twice. All right, who wasted? Dude, I do want to tap in on audiobooks. Yo, following her. Yo, thank you so much for the sub, homie. What's up? Welcome in. Wait, following her. Did you follow from? Did I talk to you in YouTube comments? Thank you so much for gifting a sub, and thank you for having a sub yourself. You're a fucking legend. I appreciate you a ton. Oh my god, let's fucking go. I'm so glad you could stop in on a stream. Dude, oh my god, thank you so fucking much. Let's fucking go. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for the continued love and support. You're so sweet for subbing offline and then also gifting a sub. I think you're the first person that has ever subbed offline to my channel, and I appreciate it a ton. Audiobooks are so good. I'm listening through Song of Achilles right now. Ooh, Spotify allows you to do audiobooks with your premium now. It's like 15 hours a month. Oh, really? I totally love your streams. Thank you so much for following her. I appreciate you. No, it's all good. I'm working on feeling comfortable with using it again for other things, and I just won't join in on games or play them until I can just get a feeling like I'm not trying to block out my feelings. Oh, that's real. W, my ego just got fed. It doesn't matter. I spend my channel points on it. Yo, W. But yo, following her, I haven't had the chance to ask you, who's some of your favorite content creators? Also, if you play games, what's some of your favorite games? Also, yeah, Chucky, let me figure out my therapy, and then we'll try and figure out if we can find you some affordable therapy. Because yeah, therapy, I feel like the price of therapy is one of the hardest, barrier to entries in the US? But anyways, let's continue with that as what Nicole was saying.
Fault. It's like the reason why you spend 12 hours a day jerking off to furry porn for animals that don't exist.
What? What is Asmongold talking about, bro? Yo, OT8K, you need to get your boy, bro. You need to get your boy. Yo, get S-Fan in there, bro. What the fuck?
Isn't because there's something wrong with you and you need to get a job. No, it's because of capitalism and Donald Trump. Like, the reason why you
I get what he's saying. Okay. I was like, what?
You can't get a girlfriend isn't because you have 35 different figurines of lollies that, like, you don't want to shine a black light on them on. That's not the reason why you can't get a girlfriend. It's because of hoflation, and women nowadays only want to fuck chads, and the internet is out to get me.
Oh, okay. So he's literally taking shots, or like handling both sides. Like, one is like I'll say like leftist copium, right? As a fucking progressive, I feel like I'm allowed to say the leftist copium. And then one's like the Andrew Tate stan, and he's like making fun of both of them. W, Asmongold centrist.
Like, and this is the thing, right? So it's like, why is it you just always get to hear the thing that reaffirms what you're already doing? It's hoflation. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I think that is... definitely true. If it's like self-help, right, and it's not teaching you how to grow, it's not self-help. It's not self-help. If it's not encouraging you to grow in some way, it's not self-help. If it's self-help, sorry, I can't fucking pronounce it. Chris, are you a Chad? Hey, yo, bro. If anyone has those figures, it's you. Yeah, we know. They gotta go to jail. Oh, I actually agree. Actually, 100%. No! I actually agree 100%. Yeah, bro. The lolly shit, bro. If I hear somebody talking about lollies, I'm immediately thinking that they're fucking weird as fuck. Like, I'm literally going to be like, yeah, you need to be on a list. I watch Tubbo, Boomer, Katie, obviously, sometimes Mr. Beast. Oh, hell yeah, following her. That's awesome. Love that for you. Hell yeah. Thank you so much again for stopping on stream, the support, the subs. You're a fucking real one.
Right, guys. And so this is what happens, right? And so, like, whenever you have somebody like Dr. K who's actually trying to help people, and isn't afraid of, you know, like, oh, somebody might take this the wrong.
Oh yeah, Aaron K, I believe you. Yeah, dude. I think that's because Dr. K has separated himself from his ego, so he doesn't care what people have to say about him on the internet. I mean, he's trying to build a brand, obviously. Because, obviously he's trying to make money and shit. But he's trying to do it in a much better way. So he, doesn't give a fuck. That's what he said. That's why I said he stopped, Twitch streaming and stuff, is because it was mostly just, drama-focused and shit. And he wanted to, make sure that his brand, even though it wouldn't be as fast of growth or maybe as big of growth, he wanted to make sure that his brand was going in the right way. Which is cool. I love Dr. K, bro. I literally... Dr. K / HealthyGamerGG chat. If you guys are interested in helping your mental health at all, watch them. He's super, super helpful. He's helped me a lot in life with shit. Him and Mike and Eben Britton have probably been the biggest helps in my life that actually genuinely changed my life and made me a much, much happier person. Yo, sorry, I appreciate you so much, homie. I won't be live tomorrow, but hope to see you the next night. Thank you for your continued love and support. You're a fucking real one. I'm more of an old school gamer. Ooh, what does that entail? Following?
Way or whatever, treats people like adults. You see the program.
Oh, Dio, what were you asking, by the way? Sorry, I didn't mean to. I got distracted.
With people that have so many different levels of learned helplessness that are just like hard
What's
coded
up,
into
Bloomberg?
them, they're just malfunctioning because they're not hearing the thing that makes them feel good. You're right, fucking NPCs. That's right. Drives me fucking crazy. What he said is dangerous.
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I just have too much main character energy. Maybe I just have too much main character energy, and that's why I'd be like, yo, I need to grow as a human being.
Yeah, and what other people say is dangerous. Anything can be dangerous to anyone. What's your point? Yeah, forks are more dangerous. Again, he's speaking out of empathy. Yeah, actual empathy. And that's what I was saying before about how so many people.
Yeah, I think Asmongold and Dr. K are both speaking out of empathy here.
People don't even have the context to even understand what real empathy is. And whenever they see it demonstrated in video form, they're just like, they actually can't think of themselves as another person. They can't see another person's perspective at all. Yeah, bro, like imagine, bro, people are getting mad at Dr. K. It's amazing.
Dude, he's hitting the nail on the head of the coffin, bro. Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, dude. No, that was a fire take, bro. That was a fire take. Fire Asmongold take. I'm with it. I'm with the therapist. Dr. K is just describing the difference between depression as a mental illness and the feeling depressed because your life is authentically depressing. A lot of young men feel despair and see no way out. Another day of Twitter being upset by reality. The problem is a lot of people on Twitter are so privileged they can't fathom the idea you have a life so shitty you want to end it. For them, it's only a question of mental health, probably because their entire personality is having mental illness. I think there's a lack of empathy here. Ending yourself is only a consequence of depression. I feel like this is a problem, right? Is because some people only want to have empathy for their side, right? They only want to have empathy for their thing that they feel like needs empathy, where we should have empathy for everyone. It's a good thing to have someone to tell that sometimes it's not just in the head, it's the reality, and no matter how many counseling you do, it's not going to change the fact that someone is jobless, homeless, divorced, can't see his kids anymore, and buried under a mountain of debt. Well, I don't think that they're saying don't get counseling. I'm not sure this person is either, but I would say counseling could probably help. I mean, if you're homeless, you probably can't afford counseling, but jobless, divorced, can't see his kids anymore, and buried under a mountain of debt. I think 4 out of 5 of these situations. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 4 out of 5 of these situations can in fact be helped by counseling. So